I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up.
Hello everyone. Let me know if you guys can hear me, because we were having some audio problems earlier. Let's see.
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Fusion. Can you hear?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Okay, perfect. We are about to get over here. So I'm trying to figure this thing out, and everybody's welcome. Welcome. There we are. Hey, yeah, you guys are amazing, and thank you everybody for coming here. And so today, we're gonna have a couple more guests over, so hopefully they'll come over later. And basically what we're going to talk about is some of the plans that we're trying to do and to build a community. And right now we're going to keep it nice and light and have some fun with it. And we're going to pick out some merchandise. And by the way, the proceedings from the merchandise, we're actually going to put towards the cyberbullying community and whatever expenses that we need to have any kind of support, any kind of promotion. So that's why we're here, to kind of brainstorm together what platforms that we want to use for the community and what kind of merchandise. So do you want to have any couple words to say?
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, I'm a little frazzled over the technical issues. I'm like, are they going to be able to hear me? Are they going to be able to hear me?
No worries. I'm having kind of a bit of a technical issues myself in here as I'm switching between the screens, and for some reason I cannot get my my StreamYard to work today, and kind of don't want to have all this StreamYard live over here. So we're gonna try to play around with this. But as we playing around, and everybody, like I said, everybody's so welcome here. I was working on a couple of the t-shirts projects, and I'm hoping they're kind of funny, but I don't know. I have a pretty interesting sense of humor, so oh hey, StreamYard thing is gone. Perfect, perfect.
Hooray.
Hope everybody liked my intro. And then I don't have a lot of mods. Who's Patrick Patterson? I guess he was hidden
Uh,
by me.
that's
I don't know who
that's
Patrick Patterson is.
that's the guy we were talking about yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Anyways, so I do have finally Patreon page, and my Patreon page is going to be just for the content that I don't want to put on YouTube. Basically, I'll put up some of the harassment videos that I personally been receiving, so people can see it, and I'll put up some of the personal videos up there. It is it is going to be monetized. It's $4.99, like $5 a month, and all the proceedings is actually going to go towards humanitarian relief in Ukraine for that from the Patreon page, because oh my goodness, this is my Hazmi's try to be a little fire dog over here Hazzy, he's saying hello to everybody, that's what it is.
I think he needs that.
Yeah, he needs a Haznap. Hey, that's a
Hey,
good pun.
shout out to Mia. She's giving blood while she's modding in the chat.
Oh, hey Mia. Welcome and thank you so much for being a mod over here. And we have Arius Dragon as a mod as well. If anybody else wants to jump in as a mod, let Hazy stop saying hi to everybody. If anybody else wants to jump in as a mod, let me know. I will make you one. But I think we're gonna have a pretty good community here today. It's we're not talking any drama. We're not talking anything else. We're just trying to move on forward and then see what we can do. Oh, Nikki, thank you for being a, thank you for volunteering. Congratulations, Nikki. Now you are mod. Ooh, give a purple hearts to Nikki. It's a hard job
Hell yeah.
when it comes to my. Welcome, Creative Intuitive.
Oh,
Hope
hello.
to see you here. And then if you do want to jump on a panel, you're more than welcome to. I'll send out a panel link in a minute. So, so I was talking about the Patreon page. The Patreon page is going to be a bit more of a personal thing that I can share with my community, and then we can collect the proceedings from it and help my mom out for her next mission to Ukraine. And I'll post some of the unpleasant harassment videos over there as well. Some of more of a hazmat videos. If anybody's curious to join, I'll share a link. And yeah, we finally got approved, and which is I've never really used Patreon. It's still everything's brand new to me. So let's see. I was talking about a link for something. Oh wow, I'm really all over the place. Thanks, Asma, to ruin my train of thoughts over here. Oh, yeah. So I was going to send a link to the StreamYard. So if anyone wants to jump on and in part of our conversation, and then what
Sorry.
steps we can do further. Basically, we're talking about right now. We're going to talk about some T-shirt designs and some puns that we can use to fight cyberbullying, and what platform what platform that we should be using as a community platform. I do have a Discord that we can use that, or there are multiple other platforms. If anybody else have any suggestions, and we can use that as a community page, like Facebook, Discord. I think there's a couple other ones that people might like. Oh, by the way, so today we're actually streaming on Twitch as well.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, so I'm trying to double stream and see if we can get some audience from Twitch to get our word out there, and then to actually fight the cyberbullying or create the community that we can bring everybody here.
Oh yep, I see you live on Twitch.
Yeah, is it
Yep.
working?
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
it's working.
Okay. So I don't know where the comments will be coming from Twitch.
I don't
Like,
either. I never dual streamed before. It'll be new.
oh, I see some comments. I actually see it. I have to go on the Twitch
Oh
page and I'll be
yeah, I
able to
see.
see the comments on here. Well, this is
Sweet.
interesting. My stream elements are working. Wow, this is becoming. Oh,
I just
hi.
said hello from Twitch.
So it's becoming pretty dual, pretty soon trietary thing that's going on over here on streaming on multiple platforms, so we can get the word spread on multiple platforms. So Twitch is usually a gaming platform, online gaming platform, but there is quite few different aspects of it. Like for example, there's a tab called Just Chatting, where you can technically talk about any type of topic. And if anybody wants to join in with that, if anybody's interested. And with Twitch, you have to have so many streaming hours to be able to start getting somewhere ahead, and we'll be able to get monetized on there as well, so we can start creating bigger and greater things. Okay, so Mel, welcome. You're Melody. You're always welcome here, and feel free to jump on a panel at any time as well. I think I sent out. Yeah, I did send out the Streamyard link. Okay, so before we begin, I want to say Hazmat has been my inspiration for creating quite a few T-shirts, and I did create a couple T-shirts that I'm totally going to keep. Okay, so Casey, you're in the back. Do you mind showing your face just in case? Just in case we have. Thank you, love. Okay, so I'm gonna add you to stream right now. Okay,
I took it off
perfect.
because it looked horrible. I'm in Florida, just lost everything in hurricane.
Oh,
Oh no,
sorry to hear that.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's
How are you? How are you doing with all of this?
it was hard. It was a hurricane. All my family, both my sisters had COVID last year, and I lost them. They passed. So it's my first hurricane by myself, and it was pretty scary.
Oh, I'm so
We
sorry.
we
I'm
lost the
hoping
house.
I'm hoping that you have all the help that you can get out there, because I know there are quite few volunteer
Yes.
groups came out. Okay, perfect.
I was going to say something about that too, if I may.
Yes, of course.
There are people on YouTube that do not live in Florida, and it is making me angry because we are hungry, but they are coming. But there are people on YouTube saying, "Oh, send me money, and I will go and such and such." Please don't. There are people here helping us that are feeding us. We will get National Guard help, as you know, Anime. We got
Yes.
it covered. But I'm so angry at people saying, "Oh, send me money to my Cash App, and I'll help the people." We don't need it. Please don't send people money. They are scamming you. Please.
Yes. You know what other YouTubers are doing. I'm really hoping they're not scamming people or anything. But what we're doing here, we're not asking for money or anything. My mom is actually heading to Ukraine very soon, so she's going to be able to deliver some of the medical supplies.
Yes.
So this is what the
Your
stream is
video.
for. And
I
then
just wanted to put that out there, let people know that. I know you're not scamming. I'm just saying, like, in general, I've seen it, and I know you have a big platform, so
Yeah.
letting people know we're okay. We don't need money. People don't need to send money to cash out.
Yeah, it's thank you so much. Your audio is really breaking up, and I really, really hope that you stay safe out there. So and thank you for spreading that message. I'm gonna put you in the back. So thank you so much for calling in. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. So yes, thank you. And my heart goes out to all the people out there in Florida that has to deal with a terrible loss that's happening, and I'm sure a lot of the different agencies are helping out as well. Like she mentioned that there's a lot of people out there helping. Okay, so to get back on track, the merchandise that we're gonna create as a community, the money from the merchandise actually go into a different pot, and it's gonna be helping us out to spread the message about cyberbullying, and we'll be very transparent about like where actually the money is going to. Mel, welcome. Before we get started, I'm just gonna show one picture. Well, actually, a couple of T-shirts that I designed because I'm totally gonna buy them myself. Because like as I mentioned, hazmat is my inspiration, and so I think we should all see this majestic hazmat. So this is
I love it.
so this is a majestic hazmat, and there it is as well. So for all the rockers and everything else, it's like a little band shirt.
I love the
So
purple and
Awesome.
green.
and I got the little pink guy, but I think we're gonna put something in the background for him. So these three T-shirts with hazmats are staying. I don't care if you voted or not; they're staying.
Rock on
Okay.
hazmat.
All right. So welcome, Mel.
Thank you,
Hope your
sweet
day
friend.
is going very well today.
I'm hanging in there. Thank you, sweet friend.
Of course, of course. Let's see. Mr. Fusion, would you like to add anything?
I think those shirt designs are freaking amazing.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
love it.
he's my little inspiration. So I do have another shirt design that let's see. So it's Quaman time.
That one I love.
So if you like that design, please hit 1 in the chat. So basically, we're just gonna right now I'm putting up the little comment time, and I want to hear from the chat. I want to hear from the chat what kind of other little puns or anything else, any sayings that we can do to help to fight against cyberbullying.
You need one that says we have a super chat.
We have a super chat. Oh yes, that's perfect.
We have a super quament.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait. I need. Where did my pen go? Okay, we have a super chat.
We have a super quamet. That's a good one.
Have a super comment.
We have a super quament.
Perfect. Okay, so we have a super comment. If anybody else have any ideas, feel free to drop it in a chat. Let's see. Okay, so I think I need to say hello to a couple of the people in here. I think I saw Morbid. So Nikki, obviously Nikki, a shout out to you. Rainy Days, shout out to you. You've been amazing in keeping up this movement. So let's see. Stream Elements, yay, my bots are working. Right. Hug, Dr. Dave, Nenny, Arias Dragon, thank you for being my mod. Cambry, Casey, if I miss anybody, so please forgive me. So
Oh, that's a good one. Somebody said a purple light t-shirt. You should make one that says there are no
Purple Lights Special. I love it. Okay, so Purple Lights Special. Okay, purple lights special, and then so I'll come up with some designs, and I'll post it in my community tab and see if anybody likes it. Special. Okay.
Twisted Twin Tennessee, hello. Shadows, hello. I know I saw my friend Red Eye Patriot in here. Hello, guys.
Okay, yes, we need slogan or catchphrase. I think we have a super comment.
I like that one.
I like it. We have a
That
super
was a good one.
comment. Okay, so let's see what else. Everybody's one. Okay, so creative intuitive. Like I said, you're always welcome in here. This is a very free flowing platform, and we're just discussing a little bit of slogans and then the different platforms that we want to go towards to create a community so we can actually have people chatting, and then it's going to become a safer community. That way we can actually, if somebody gets out of hand, we can actually get them out there, so that way they don't cause any more commotion. Okay, so one of the as I mentioned earlier, the t-shirts, or not just t-shirts, but the merchandise proceedings, we're gonna collect it into separate pool of money, and it's gonna go towards advertising. It's gonna go towards helping out if anybody. We haven't like figured out if anybody truly like. We're not gonna do monetary help, but if we can help to maybe get it out there or anything else. So, like I said, this is a brainstorming session. We have a super comment. Yes, my good old bots say please be respectful in a chat.
Good job, bots.
we gotta love some bots. So I so you were on the same brainwave as me, right?
Yep.
Okay. I do have I have on my podcast, when I was stationed in Germany and I first moved to America, there we had to shine our boots, like black boots, so we had to shine them. And I couldn't say boots, I used to say butts. Like it's like butts, like because of the accent. And so instead of shining your boots, I would say we need to shine your butts. And my friend, she's like, What? You need to shine your butt?" I was like, "No, we need to shine. You need to shine your butts." And she's like, "My butt is pretty shiny." Like, "No, your butts." So she's like, "Oh, boots. Okay, so you need to shine your boots." So yeah, I think I'm gonna have shine your butts shirt just for her.
I love
That'd be
It's
a good one.
shine your
it's
boots. B U
yeah,
T
shine your
Z.
butts. BUTZZ.
And
All right.
something has to definitely have purple heart or purple hearts in it somewhere.
Yes. So we had a suggestion earlier to have a purple lights special. Or maybe we can just have a purple heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
purple heart with like hashtag stop cyberbullying or hashtag comments.
we can do that.
Oh, Mia, I like that. Don't be behind your screen.
Don't be mean behind your screen. Okay. I like that one too. So
I
don't
like
Oh,
be
that's a good one.
mean.
That's good.
Don't be mean. I'm doing the whole pen and paper thing. On your screen. Okay. So all right, perfect. Okay, so I wanted to show everyone where the t-shirts will be, just kind of a little bit an overview of the shirts. Well, it's not just the t-shirts itself. It's actually it's already a couple of them on sale already. Let's see. And you know what? If you can't afford it, do not buy it. I don't, like I said. So okay, so this is the Quamin Time shirts right here. So you have variety of it. You have like sweatshirts and everything. It's from Teespring. So I got my little hazmat shirts over here, and they come in different colors. I like gray because it's very neutral color, and we want to stay as neutral as we can. There's this other one. It's a simple design. Never apologize for your growth. But that was just a tester that I did. So, anyways, so this is it. This is a little thing, and we're gonna do a little write up. What the proceedings are going to on here. It's a slow process, especially when you by yourself try to create everything. So yeah, okay. Um,
I like the tote bags. Is there ever a possibility of doing other things like a mouse pad or something like that?
yes, they have variety. So they have mouse pads. They even have earbuds,
Oh,
earbud cases. They have gator necks. They have hats. They have leggings, and we can, as a community, we can choose or get any suggestions if anybody wants a specific thing, and they say like, oh, I want a water bottle in this. If they make a suggestion, we'll be like, okay, there's a water bottle.
cool. That's really cool
Yeah.
because I was thinking about different price points for people.
Yoga
That
mats.
yeah, very cool.
Yeah, they have everything, and we can run sales. So this is going to be our main hub for raising money for the awareness. And so I'll have Mr. Fusions on my team, Melody's on my team. I have Brittany's gonna be on the team as well. So between all of us, we'll be able to figure out exactly where the funds need to go, and we'll be very very transparent about it. And on my website, so I'm still trying to develop the website itself onto what it's going to look like. It'll have a lot of resources that you would need for cyber awareness, and um, it's gonna have quite a few other things, that maybe even chat room or a safe chat where if anybody wants to write in their story and we can read their story anonymously. And so we are going to meet once a week on the different platforms to hear people's stories and to read other people's stories to bring awareness to the social media and cyberbullying and different regulations. So it's basically creating a safe space that we can do.
I
That's a good
think
idea.
that's completely awesome that people know they've got a safe place to go and we can connect them to resources no matter where they are. And I was just thinking something else too, things like stickers or decals that people could put on their car or their laptop
Mm-hmm.
or
And yep, so this is we have stickers and everything. So we'll have let's see. So for example, once it loads, this is a sticker.
that's cool.
So common time. Yeah, and all of that it's all secure payment, and we'll have just one specific design designated area where the money will go for transparency.
So don't forget coffee mugs. Coffee mugs are very important. Everybody needs their coffee.
I know, coffee mugs too.
Who
So let
doesn't want
me.
to wake up and have a hazmat coffee mug?
It's a hazmat time,
That's right.
or talk to me after hazmat time.
Exactly.
That's perfect. Okay. There was oh hazmat nap time. That's what it was.
Oh
So
yeah, that one.
yeah, haznap. Oh,
Haznap. Yep.
oh, I like
Has.
that.
Oh,
Haznap.
Haznap. That's perfect.
Haznap time. Okay. And then we can also, as we go along within our community, on Discord, I'll create a separate tab for different puns that we can use to put on for that merchandise.
Are you gonna have a section in your Discord for merch ideas? That would be a good one.
Yes, that's what it is. So it's just a
Okay.
section just for that. So basically, people can say like, "Oh, I'm looking for a yoga mat, and I want this pun to say," and basically, it's like to help out with. It's having fun with it, and also spreading awareness. So for what we're trying to do as a community here as well.
Do you see Captain Kurt reacts down in the comments? He would like you to contact him.
Okay, well, I don't think Captain Kurt. So we're moving on from any kind of drama, any kind of other things, and we're trying to build a different platform. You're welcome to stick around here because we're fighting we're standing against cyberbullying and harassment online. So let's see, who else is in here? Let's see. I'm drinking with hazmat. Oh, Alvin.
Have a whiskey with hazmat.
Right? Have a whiskey with hazmat. Or have a whiskey with a Quaman time. Or during Quaman time, have a whiskey.
Quaments and whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, Quamans and whiskey. That's good. All right. Quamans and whiskey. Okay, so they are so I just want to know how many people actually have Discord, and how many people prefer Facebook over Discord, for this kind of community building.
I know I like Discord just because it has some of the safety features that Facebook doesn't. I don't know how many people are really aware of Discord, but it's a good platform.
Yeah, I really like Discord because I can kick and ban anybody else from the Discord, and we can actually make privatized chats.
Right.
And if the once the membership becomes available, they can actually get a member chat and everything in Discord. So we're trying to create something like this. Let's see. I think Captain Kurt said, "What? It's not Zaname. It's a
No,
Quaman
no.
time."
He meant it's not about the drama. He has an idea that
Exactly.
can help you out, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to mention anything. We want to put everything behind us and actually move forward and create a supportive community that we can do something greater good out of everybody else who's been harassed in the different situations
And
online.
same for Rebel Souls comments. Let's get with the positive program.
Yes, exactly. Where if you're negative in the comments, you're welcome to stay negative in the comments, but don't get anybody else involved in it. Hello, mysteriously, Brittany.
Hello,
How
my
was the
darling.
birthday party?
Well, today is her birthday, but her party's Saturday. So
Okay,
we we celebrated her today. She was at my mom's, and we went over there, got her like a small cake, and she's just thrilled. But Saturday is like the big day, and I'm dreading it, but I'm looking forward to it at the same time. Can you hear me?
yes,
Okay.
you're a bit muted. You need to get closer to the mic.
Okay, hang on. I got these headphones that Eric got me. Is there a button on these, Eric? Yeah, for
Hi,
volume.
Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Too low.
So we were
No,
talking
it's for
about
volume here. What about
ooh,
now? Better?
yeah, it's good. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. How is everyone though?
We're
Hi, Brittany.
good.
We're good. How are you?
Hello.
We're talking about creating the merchandise, and the proceeding from the merchandise will actually go towards our mission that we're trying to
Yeah,
create to fight cyberbullying. And then
beautiful.
yeah, and that way we can have a separate pots where we can, if we need to do any kind of push out any kind of advertisement or anything else that need to come up with, And so the merchandise will have because creating a special Discord page just for the community itself, so they can talk in there and they can drop any comments in there,
Comments.
but no
We don't want
comments are.
comments
Yeah,
though.
we don't want comments in that Discord, and you will be vetted to be able to like actually join it. It's not going to be open to the public. We'll have to check who you are first.
Right.
um, and so basically, we'll have different tabs on there with the links, and we'll have different suggestions for the different things that we can do to push our mission forward and to create a supportive community.
That sounds absolutely gorgeous. What about the idea of you making making the merch? Have you told them about that? That was my idea, so I think you could do a great job.
No, but yes, it was Brittany's idea, and I ran with it. I already showed some of the merchandise that I've been working on, but I can show it to you again since.
Please,
Let's
I want to
see.
see it. You're so talented. Please.
Okay, let's see. So we have okay, so I'll show you some of the designs at first.
Okay.
Some of the hazmat designs. So we have the majestic hazmat,
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. That is awesome.
and then we have this little pink guy right here.
Oh, that's so cute. He's cute anyways. I mean, what you couldn't go wrong any way possible, but the artistic value of that, like his coat in that, I think it might have been the second or third you showed. It's kind of like just showed his hair really good and defined.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I
So
love
we have. So this is the site. It's through Teespring, and you can get different like yoga mat, leggings, sweatshirts, kids clothes, and we can have people like if they want to have specific saying on a specific shirt or anything, we can design a logo for them just for that. If they say like, oh, can you have my son's name on the t-shirt or something as under
personalized.
Kwame time, then we can put that in for specific orders.
Yes. You know what would be funny? If like we found the worst comment that was ever sent to us and then had you put it on the back.
Oh
That'd be
God.
so funny. And then do hashtag comment time. Oh my heavens.
There's so many to pick through. I mean, how could you pick just one?
Oh gosh. I was told one time that I looked like a listen, and this I love all people. I am LGBTQ. I guess if you wanted to know, I guess I would consider myself bisexual, so I'm gonna say that before I say this. But the worst comment that I can remember, it was when I very first started. So that would have been about, I don't know, like 3.5 years ago. And it was, you look like a transvestite trucker with way too much makeup on. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I guess maybe they're right. I don't know. But yeah, I remember that one very clearly.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see, Rebel Soul. Okay, if you're gonna be talking about anything else, then I would nicely to ask you to leave this chat, because we're moving past all of this.
Do we have mods?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do, we do.
Okay, good deal.
But I
Good.
asked them, if, basically, if anybody else is attacking me, I don't mind. But if anybody else is attacking in the chat,
They can
but
attack me too. It's fine. I don't care.
yeah, but it's becoming a lot of misinformation out there, and a lot
Yeah.
of the stuff was already been cleared up. And
And it's problematic and it just needs to, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Thank you, Rebel Soul. So, okay, so oh yay, Creative
Oh,
Intuitive got a shirt.
Woohoo!
congratulations.
Yeah. So what? And also I built a Patreon page, but on the Patreon page, the proceedings for that is gonna go towards actually sending my mom back to Ukraine with the medical supplies. So that
Oh,
way
that's
she can actually deliver some of the medical supplies to different hospitals. So this is where the proceedings, and we're gonna do a little write up, exactly, basically to be extremely transparent. So the let's see, for the Patreon page, I will have some of the personal videos and more of a personal interactions with the fans that if anybody would like. And I'll also want to post quite a few harassment videos that I've been facing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow. I have never like I feel that I was blackmailed and like this and that, right? A lot of really weird things happen. However, the level of disgusting like blackmail, harassment, I don't even know the word to pick. Like just the things that people done like regarding you, like girls pretending to be you and just some weird, nasty stuff. I've never seen anything like it. And I think that you should be so proud of the strength and the knowledge and all of that that you've had to fight this the proper way. You know that there's resources out there. It's just I mean, I can't even compliment you enough on that. Most people don't know how to react to that type of thing, and what you've done here is something that's new. Like really, like it's really impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not just me. It takes a
I mean, it's
community to do
us,
all of this.
but your reaction is you. It was you know what I'm saying? And you should be so proud.
Yeah, so Nikki said many people don't realize how bad it has been, because well, Nikki's been there from a very beginning, and she saw it everything happen.
Yes.
Um, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting experience. I've been through bullying before, and I've dealt with a small time bullying before, but I've never been through anything specifically like
Illegal.
this on this kind of large scale, I would say, because I was not a public figure. Well, I was a small time, just here and like on local news here and there. But I'm becoming more known for the stuff that I didn't even do. And this is not the route that I ever wanted to go to. But when you have a lot of shit coming towards you, you make fertilize and grow some flowers out of it.
I've never heard that. That is so cute. Um, but you're right. You're absolutely correct. Turn something bad into something good. And a lot of people will say all attention is good attention. And that's not necessarily true. But in this situation, it is because it's not just naturally like good. We as a community have turned it into something positive. And I just think it's really unique.
And that's why it has to be as a community. It has to be all of us, to inspire each other, because this is how motivation runs. You don't win as by yourself, you win as a team.
Yeah, and to
And
inspire
when
those that need it, like the people that aren't on board or who don't have this mindset, when they see it over and over, eventually maybe it can help them too.
Exactly, and then this is the community to build, to bring all the bright minds together, so we can actually do something about it and actually strike forward and have a support, between everybody else.
And I think that's the key, is that Zaname is not just doing this for herself or her family. She's wanting to affect change nationwide and worldwide, because this is a problem that affects hundreds of thousands of people, probably millions of people around the world. And
Absolutely.
this is about being a voice for the voiceless, the people that are afraid to speak up. And if anything, Zanime has shown she's not afraid to speak up, and she's doing it with grace. She's doing it with humor. She's doing it with comments. And,
Integrity.
the whole comment thing, I mean, it took on a life of its own, and it showed that, cyberbullies aren't going to win. It's going to be positive comments.
Right.
It's gonna be positive comments. It's so funny. I was rewatching the YouTube video where I left from Tony Dodge's. Oh no, 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 the very first one, first one when I was talking to him, and I said like comments, and I didn't realize how much I actually said comments. But
Thank
we're
God you
running
did.
with it.
Thank God you did. Yes.
Yeah, so sorry, Captain Kurt, I had to time you out. You're getting a little bit, the community is getting a little bit upset over here. So, okay, let's see who we got in the chat. Oh, by the way, so we had, let me go run over couple of the suggestions. So we have Quaman's time, right? It's like, and then we have Hasnap. We have a super Quamant. Purple Light Special. Don't be mean behind your screen. And Quamans and whiskey.
I like those.
I think the one with hazmat, maybe on the back, something like hashtag drop me a comment.
Hashtag drop me a comment. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, if anybody else have any, let's see. If sorry, I got a little distracted over here with some comments. But this one, yeah, I don't need an apology from Captain Kurt. I don't
It's
need
too
an
late for that.
apology. Yeah, it's too late for that. I don't need an apology from anybody else. What I
It's
do need is for them to change their actions and actually realize what has been going on.
they need to accept the truth and stop trying to press an agenda that draws views to their channel. And another thing, the whole like they have had plenty of time to come around and they chose not to. But when the shit starts getting hot, that's when they want to apologize and cry about it. And as we all know, that's when it's too late, man. And I'm not being rude, but like you said, they need to show real change and like put forward positivity into the world instead of all this negativity.
Oh, I love this from Dixie Chicken. It's Quament time somewhere.
That's cute.
Yeah. So this Nathan, you mentioned that he doesn't belong here.
No,
Everybody truly belongs in here unless they disrespect other people. I don't. If they're being disrespectful and then if they're being rude to anybody else, then they are more than happy to go. But I
we need
like
them. We need to be able to change their opinions. Yeah. I mean, not really that we
exactly.
care, but it's good to have them here so that they can see, and listen and learn and engage
Yeah, exactly. Because how do you change bullies?
through
You get to
positive
know them.
action.
You get to
Right.
know them. You get to know them. You want to hear their side of the story. And if they want to be trolls, they're going to be trolls forever.
And
Hmm.
you role model appropriate behavior of this is how we handle disagreements. This is how we can agree to disagree. This is how we can have strong opinions and not tear each other apart.
You're so right, Melody.
Exactly. So you always want to give people benefit of the doubt. But if they mess it up the first time, then you start questioning. They mess it up the second time, and then you're like, okay, time to go.
Indeed.
Yeah, so they yeah, you're right. Um I don't know if it's jealousy or anything else. I just don't understand why my life got put under microscope and for no reason. Maybe it is intimidation or anything. 'Cause I've been extremely ambitious. Oh my god,
Ambitious.
ambitious.
You got it. Ambitious. Perfect. I
I've
can tell
been
you what's going on with this. It's simple. It's the popularity of what went down with, for example, Johnny Gobble and how so many of these creators created channels based. Can you all hear me? I hope so.
yes,
These
we can.
okay. Well, it was such a big popular thing. So many people were able to create channels, which is fun. But now, like that's over, and we got into the Kylie case or whatever, and your name is just what they want to continue with because they don't want to keep talking about Kylie because they don't have the knowledge or ability to actually look into a case properly. Instead, they drag it through the mud and made a disgusting mess of it, like they have with your name. And because your name is a popular, you know, item, I guess I'll call it that. they're just going with it and they don't care how it affects you at all, anime. And that's what we need to do, is just show them that you don't care. Like, it's not affecting your life. You're living your best life. You're very strong, independent, hardworking, and the lies they tell, we're just going to prove them wrong and continue to do positive things. And that don't mean by answering their silly questions.
So, Brittany, I do want to correct you on one thing. It is affecting my life. It is affecting
Well,
my
yes,
daily routine. It's affecting everything. I had to readjust. I had to readjust, and I had to move on. I had to move with this flood of water that came into my life, and now I'm just kayaking it, and I'm powered and forward.
right.
Hey, the big old flood of water came in. I just grabbed my kayak, jump in there with my hazmat, and then start like going with the flow.
There you go. Go with the flow.
Oh, those kayaking times. Oh, there you go, kayaking times.
Mm.
Alright, so speaking of having fun and actually relaxing, I'm heading to see Elton John on the 9th. He's playing here, like not far from over here. So he's got Yellow Brick Road, his last tour, or like one of his last tours that he always says his last tour. So yeah, we're gonna go see Elton John. It was my birthday present.
That'd be awesome. I saw him years ago, and it was fabulous.
I can't wait. I'm a huge fan of him. It's a legend. I get to see a legend.
Absolutely, and this is going to be
Yeah.
for him tour.
Yeah, how old is Elton John now?
Oh, he's old.
I think maybe older than I am.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would everybody agree if we do Discord? Okay. If
A
you
good place
agree to do
start.
Discord, and if you haven't played with Discord, it's a really good tool. I like it because we have, as moderators and everything, we have a lot of um um strength, or I wouldn't say strength, a lot of things that we're able to moderate and lock it down if needs to be.
Oh yeah, I'm in Discord every day. I love Discord.
Yeah, I love it, and it's easy to use. It's a real intuitive platform.
Oh, they're saying Elton John is 75. I knew he was up there.
75.
Go Elton.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's okay, so all right, see Kwame. Okay, I think you just came up from nowhere, and being a foreigner, no disrespect, and you unfairly judge as an outsider. But when you speak your truth 100%, you have changed opinions. You're right. When people actually get to hear the truth and get to know a person a little bit, and then that's when they're like, okay, maybe I was wrong. And the bigger people will actually come out saying they were wrong, instead of keep digging in and keep looking into something that was not there. And this is how it should be. And what I was taught since I was a young kid, you don't when you face a bully, you don't yell at them, you don't encourage them to keep bullying. You trying to understand them. You're trying to understand where they're coming from. You keep a level head, and you just walk away from the situation, try to analyze the situation, and understand what's happening in their perspective, in their world.
Kill them with kindness. That'll take all the fire out of their step.
Exactly. So
Brittany.
maybe Brittany.
Wake up, Brittany.
I think she's still messing with her headphones. Yeah.
Oh no, I was leaving a comment. It's okay. I'm sorry.
She was leaving a comment. That's what it was.
Comment.
Those comments will get you every time.
Do we need to read your comment, Brittany?
No, 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 no. You wouldn't want to read it. Silly.
So I'm trying to not miss some of the conversations. And if you have, let's see, okay. So what is the channel going to be about? Crime, exercise, mental health, people discussing their own personal issues voluntarily. So this channel is going to be to spread more awareness about cyberbullying and how can and then building a community to support more of the efforts to for the awareness of that to fight the cyberbullying and how can control this. Um, and then and then we're gonna have other channels that doing the same thing and basically bringing well once a week we are putting um, something like this together where we'll have an open discussion about different subjects or different stories. We can read one story or we can concentrate on one specific aspect of it and not to look into it, not to bully anybody else, but have a platform for people to be heard. If they want to speak on their story, if they want to have a supportive platform where they can feel safe to speak on their story, they're more than welcome to. And but if they don't, if they want to be anonymous, they're always welcome to submit their stories to us so we can read them out loud, so we can put that kind of bullying to light. So this is what we are trying to do here, and then have it tied in with Brittany. Do you want to talk about the cybersmile.org?
Cyber
Brittany?
Smile. Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, Brittany.
So Cyber Smile, hey, is a foundation that is set up. Basically, it's all about bullying. And it's not just cyberbullying, like it's for children who are in school that are being bullied, but they do mostly focus on cyberbullying and how far it can get. There's so many resources there for anybody and everybody of all ages and backgrounds. They they've been doing collaborations with big companies like Urban Decay, and then also Urban Decay added in Influencer, which I have been a part of since 2011, I want to say. And anyways, they're just trying their very best to reach out to as many people in the world as possible that have maybe been affected by cyberbullying or maybe that are being affected because the suicide rate due to cyberbullying is at its highest ever, especially since COVID. So they do have a website. I will go and find the link so I can put it in. And then there's also other resources such as stopbullying.gov. It's a government website where you can get like legal help and answers to questions to make sure that what you're going through is the proper type of cyberbullying to be able to press charges against whoever it is. And there's different laws on there for you to just get more information and just so many different resources. So these are all really good foundations, and some of them are nonprofit. Others, others out there. I mean, I don't. I'm sure there's other types, but these are nonprofit organizations that just help people of all ages, like I said. And there's so many resources on their site. Um, I'll get the link and put it in. That way, people can look for themselves. But it's a beautiful, beautiful foundation.
So Cybersmile also is supported by quite few of the celebrities as well. Like for example,
Yeah,
like even though
they're
celebrities that
in
I'm
big
not a
brands
really
and
big.
big people.
Exactly. So I'm going to pull it up, cybersmile.org. I'm going to pull it up on my screen so that way you can
Yeah,
see the different resources and everything what they have done. And they're mostly concentrating on social media and then hearing the stories, not just teenagers but the adults, because there's a
absolutely.
lot of cyber like cyberbullying or the anti cyber laws and everything else. It's geared towards children, but we tend to forget that as we grow older, we become actually meaner, and we become more strategic in the way we're Mel. Okay, so we become more strategic in the way we conduct ourselves. So we tend to become the keyboard warriors and not realizing there's another person, and actually a live person, that is getting hurt on the other side. Because comments can be deadly. Comments can be stabbing and hurt someone.
That's a good point. Sorry about that. That was my dog sneezing. Casey asked
No.
Casey asked a really, really good question about why do people think that they're cool when they hide behind a keyboard and a screen and talk crap about people? Does that truly fulfill them inside? Does you putting down people make you feel good inside? And it's a really great question. From a mental health person's perspective, there's a lot of answers that can go into that. I will say that sometimes bullies have been bullied and it's all they know, and I'm not offering that as an excuse, but sometimes it's generational and it's been passed down and they don't have good role models or social systems. The other thing is that bullies often have low self-esteem, and so yeah, they get behind a keyboard and a monitor, and when they put other people down, that's how they kind of put themselves up. And
Hurt people hurt people.
yeah, hurt people. And I think we talked in the last live about the fact that, during the pandemic, it became even more to the forefront because so many people were isolated. Kids weren't going to school. People were working from home where they
Yes.
weren't working at all. And
Melody, that's actually the reason that they started connecting with like Influencer and Urban Decay. And I want to
right,
tell you the message that was given to me from Influencer, from the founder of CyberSmile. See, back in the day, in our earlier years in school, when you come home, you got to get away from those bullies for just a little bit. Kids now and adults, like even if you're at work, because you can be bullied at work, when you come home, you don't get away from anything because then you got to deal with the cyber part of things, the cyberbullying. And so that was really the initiative behind everything. The fact that there's no safe place for children or adults anymore. And the COVID situation, when the suicide rate went straight up, they're trying to reach out to anybody and everybody that needs their platform.
right. And I can tell you from being in mental health for over 3 decades that there are people who are bullied at home and at school or at work and at
Exactly.
home, and they don't have a safe place, period. You'd like to think that when you went home,
Yeah,
oh,
that's what I said.
yeah, that's my respite from being bullied, but they get bullied there. And so it just becomes this cyclical thing of it just gets worse and worse and worse. And it's true, people get so depressed, they get so anxious that some of them decide that the only way out is to check out. And that's really, really sad. Or for some, they decide that the only thing to do is to retaliate and start beating down other people. And it just grows. And what we've seen in the case here is that there becomes sort of this mob mentality. And sometimes if you ask people why they said what they said or how they got involved, they'll kind of go back, this could be months later, and they'll go, well, I don't know, he said something or she said something. And it takes a life of its own on. And so I love what Xanamay's doing because positivity can do the same thing. Humor can do the same thing. And
What we are
that's the
doing, don't
goal.
forget, this is a community, right?
Right.
Um, so their campaign with this to get further and reach further is hashtag online bullying hurts IRL, which is in real life underscore. So if you want to spread the word, if you want to spread the Cyber Smile Foundation, that's the hashtag to use.
So, and then I was just scrolling on the screen if anyone was paying attention. These are some of the Cyber Smile ambassadors. They're different socialites. They're different media spokesperson. They basically either all kinds of different influencers from TikTok, from YouTube. So there are a community. There's already out there. So what we're trying to do is having similar thing in support of Cyber Smile as well. So that way we can create a community where people can actually express themselves on a platform. I don't. I think they do have some workshops and everything that we can utilize. Brittany and I are trying to get in contact with them so that way we can get some of their resources to utilize on our sites as well, so we can actually have different speakers on a different panel come in to be a guest speaker, and we can interview them. We can talk to them with other resources that is available and any kind of educational for any kind of educational purposes. So we have
Absolutely.
gaming. We have other, and then quite few movie stars as well, and it's international.
It sure
So
is.
it's
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's becoming international, and we're not just concentrating on United States. Obviously, this platform's all over the world, and we're trying to compile different laws and regulations that are this certain countries already have, and that's why we'll have a Discord so we can have a specific country they can go into and then get in different resources for that specific country itself to pull out and different regulations and what they can do, what kind of maybe a group of lawyers that will be willing to volunteer some of their services for consultation.
Absolutely. And to create actual laws in our areas in the United States, because like you said, other countries they have better laws. And some of the states in the United States already have laws that can help these people that are being bullied. Um and even some states, from what I heard, you know how like you can get a public defender if you've committed a crime, a criminal defense or criminal offense? Well, they're trying to find lawyers that would, like you said, volunteer their time, like because a public defender is an employee of the state, basically, right? When you commit a crime, if you don't have the money to get your own lawyer, the judge can appoint you a public defender. Well, that's the goal to get like public defenders that can defend people who do not have the resources or the funds to defend themselves when they're being attacked and harassed, like to another level online.
Exactly. So, Pam, you said as a career in military and law enforcement, I've seen worse. You can see, I have thick skin, been called every name in the book. You have you have to have thin skin and let things roll off your back, but not all are like that. You're correct, because sometimes you have to train, and then it's a different set of mindset that you have to have to so-called thick skin. But when you build up that thick skin, we still have emotions. We have a different process, different ways that we can process all these types of emotions, because I thought I had thick skin for a very long time. I thought I just, what I did is basically build up my emotions for a very long time, and it was keep building over time and over time, and it was causing me extreme health issues and everything. So I started reaching out to different therapists, and this is when they said, like, for you to be able to have a thick skin, you have to have a way to release those emotions, to release the kind of anger or anything, or sadness or anything. So we're still human beings. There still have to be some kind of
Indeed.
balance.
And plus, other people are affected, not just the person who's being cyberbullied. I mean, in your case, your family, the people around you. And
Supporters.
so it becomes a matter of no matter how thick somebody's skin is, then you also worry about and are trying to protect people around you who are being affected. And that becomes exhausting.
Exactly. And yeah, it's it is. It's very one of the reasons I'm having like a little sight over here, or kind of like breathing, because it is exhausting. You have to balance your life. You have to still balance your work, and you have to try to figure out what is going on and how you can deal with it, and then how do you have that life work balance without being able to figure out like how to even fight it. And this is what they can, people like who are actually getting cyberbullied or anything, they can go into those resources and they can reach out, and because you become so emotional at the moment, and you don't know how to at this moment you don't know exactly how to do research or how to look for anything, and you just need this one hub to reach out to somebody, and then just to cry it out, just to be on the phone with somebody so they can hear you. So, and then that's when you can come down, regain your strength, and gather all the resources that you can from this one hub.
Everything you've said is exactly the way it was when the thing that like the smear campaign happened to me online. You just don't know how to react at that time because your brain's so scattered. And a lot of times when you're being bullied, they'll play games with you, and maybe it isn't as it appears, you know? So, and especially if you don't have those resources, and you can, I've always thought of myself as a really strong person. But when you have tragedies in your life, building up problems, you've got kids, whatever you've got going on, and then you add on this type of online abuse and all of that, it puts you in a place where you realize, you're still strong, but you need to branch out, reach out, and grab those resources because everybody is only human.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so there is a saying that we cry before each battle, because when you cry, you let out all your emotions, you let out whatever you've been building up on the inside, and you regain your strength. You leave all of that stuff behind, and you become level-headed and ration-minded to fight for any kind of battle that's facing ahead of you. Yeah. So I know it's powerful. We're trying to keep it on the light side, but this is an extremely important topic, and then this is why we're here, to spread the word about it and spread the awareness. But we can also add on a little comment humor here and there as well. So because how, so because like how do you,
Seriousness mixed with comedy.
yeah. So for
Have to
example,
have some of that.
when I was on one of those panels where I was getting harassed, and I had this caller call in and saying like, "Why is she smiling? Why is she smiling all the time? She needs to stop smiling." As in
Well,
like, as
what are you
in
supposed to
every
do? Cry the whole time?
yeah, as in
That
everybody else on
tells
the
you
panel is
what
giggling and
their Yeah, that tells you what their like agenda was about that. They don't want you to smile. They're a hurt person most likely, and they wanted you to be sad and hurt too. They couldn't, that's just yeah. People like if they're in that situation and they are miserable and that bad off in life, they need to start trying their very best to find those resources like what we're talking about because mental health, bullying, all of these topics are topics that people like shy away from so much because they think it's weakness. No, it takes a strong person to talk about this and admit, well, this has happened to me or I've been in this situation and try to share with everyone else to help other people. That takes strong people to do that.
see, and
That's why
then
you don't hear it very often.
this comment right here, Christine. Thank you for your comment.
Quamit.
This lady on Psychobabbles panel
Woman.
on the other
Oh.
night, she's part of the problem. Well, wait, hold on. I need to read this in my Ukrainian Dracula voice. This lady on
Oh,
Psychobabble panel the other night, she's part of the problem. The redhead. She's gone back and forth for what is scary about this.
How
No,
dare I?
Christine, thank you for your comment. And Mel has been not gone back and forth. She's been very straightforward, and she has been a very good outspoken voice. Sometimes the different panels have become a little bit different in here, but a lot of the message that we are trying to convey on the different panels gets diluted with a lot of other drama. And
Absolutely.
thank
I
you for
hope
your comment.
I hope I've been pretty consistent because I think my message on his channel was pretty much the same.
You have been, but Psychobabbles panel can get a little chaotic at times, and the message gets drowned out
Yeah,
sometimes. So.
yeah, true. Yeah, it's just me being a redhead. You
It's
know
all
those
good. We all know
redhead
what your
unite.
intentions were.
those redhead comments, right, Brittany?
You,
Absolutely. Redheads
you
unite. I
bet.
got you, Melody. I know your
You
heart
better
is in
watch
the right
out for
place.
those redheads.
Redhead
My
Kwame.
14-year-old son is a
We
redhead, so I know all about them.
So, let's see. Well, there was a comment. Please finish what you're saying. It had a lot of meaning. Um, I think I said quite a lot tonight. I'm trying to, if you can write it down and just kind of give me a little heads up so I can backtrack on in my mind what I was talking about. But as I mentioned, we're really trying to build a community here. So we'll have I think Brittany, did we decide it on Tuesdays? I think on
that's what, yeah.
okay. I think every
That's the
Tuesday.
date that everyone else chose, and then the
uh,
date that I think all of us talked about and come to a conclusion of. If it's good with you, it's good with me.
Okay, yeah. Tuesdays evenings are really good with me. And that way we can change
Okay.
from a different platform. We can start with yours at first, and we can jump to different platforms, and we'll advertise in our community tab exactly which platform that we'll be going to. And
Hmm.
basically, this is where everyone's welcome to talk about any type of their experience that they had with cyberbullying, and then how they are able to
Or
overcome it. Go
yeah,
ahead.
or just if they have problems in their life, like any type of problems that you have in your life. But we are focusing on cyberbullying, but anyone is welcome. If you are struggling and need a community and need people and need resources, we'll be here for you no matter what the problem is.
Exactly. And that's why we're building this fun comment community. Community.
And we'll have available
And they
resources
can stay
like
anonymous.
that's right. And we can have other resources too, like abuse hotlines. Um, I have to use the
Yes.
word, the suicide hotline, but we can have other resources. We're not the end all be all do all. That's the beauty of community. That's the beauty of comments is that we're a team.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
Yes.
And this is how you tackle any type of problem. You tackle it as a team. So at first, when you getting cyberbullied or harassed, it's become you, just I. But then right after that's when you realize there's a big team behind you. So you tend to change your narrative from an I to a we. So it's not I'm fighting the fight, we are fighting a fight. We are standing together to get ahead.
Right. We're setting the example that you do not have to face these type of struggles alone. We're setting the example. Now we need the community to come together and continue this example and reach out, branch together, be as one, a community, a team. Yeah.
Exactly. And we'll do on multiple platforms, and we'll try to stream it on multiple platforms, and just be a nice purple heart community. Woo! Get those purple hearts rolling for everybody else in the chat. Um, and everybody else, supporters and non-supporters, you all get purple hearts because we need to come together. Come
Hell
together
yeah.
right
Right.
now over me. Oh, sorry, I'm not a
Join our
singer.
community.
Exactly. Let's see. Do you So we are coming to an hour and a half. I did not want to have a really long live for this one, because after a certain amount of time, the message does get lost and people lose their interest.
Right.
So
Yes.
I
Hey,
want.
You're
if
right.
you guys want Xanamay to sing some songs, check out
Oh
our
no.
Patreon. Maybe she'll drop you a song.
Oh, I can play a little. I might sing a little too, but not much.
We could make a jingle.
Karaoke.
We could, yeah,
Karaoke time.
You need to come out with a
karaoke night.
Christmas song.
A
A,
Christmas
Christmas
songs are
song.
hot.
a theme song, a comment theme
We
song.
can do
Yeah. So
it.
please
Jenna
go
May and her
support.
talent.
Please go support Mr. Fusion on his YouTube channel, and Mysteriously Brittany on her YouTube channel. And Mel doesn't
Mysterious
have a
Case
YouTube
Files
channel,
would be
but
the
she's
best.
a great person.
Hey,
And I love.
Brittany's channel is freaking amazing. We did a panel the other night and we had a great time. And she's awesome.
Yes, yes, she
Thank you
is.
guys.
I like to put her on a background and then just listen to this voice. She has an amazing singing voice. She needs to do a song.
She's got an amazing laugh
That's what
too.
I said. We'll do a jingle together.
Oh boy, that's gonna be
You can
fun.
play. You can play so good, and we can do keyboard. We'll have a beautiful jingle, a song. I'll call it song. But thank you so
Yeah,
much for the compliments, you guys. I appreciate it.
We need to
of
get
course.
Xanamay. We need to get you to do the cinnamon challenge for us because I saw one on Brittany's page that was pretty hilarious.
No, no, no. I'm
Dude,
quite all right. I don't do those kind of challenges.
No.
well, Mr.
Mm-mm.
Fusion, we should do a viral. People can come up on our platform. Oh, that's a smart idea. We could do a challenge night each week, and we'll do viral challenges. People can come up, open panel, and we'll count it down, and then we do it at the same time and see who wins.
Oh, that would be freaking awesome.
What do they
It
what do they
would.
win? A nice Quaman shirt?
That's what I was getting ready to say. We could come up with something like that. Something. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, it's this has become an interesting journey, I would say.
We're
Um
gonna
s-
have a lot. Yeah,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
this headphone. I'm so sorry. It's like they're I don't know delayed. So and then at times it seems like I'll speak, but then it's like slow. So then when someone else starts speaking, that's when it comes through. I've noticed. I'm so sorry
Oh
about that.
yeah, a delay. Yeah, I hate
So I
that.
don't even know what I was saying, but yeah.
But I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things come up, guys. So everybody, stay tuned. We got a lot of different things coming up: the Patreon, the Discord, the merch. It's going to be great.
Yes, and it's not just one creator doing it. It's multiple platforms singing the same song.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Very harmonious.
Remember, if you want to be a troll, be a good troll.
Yes, be a benevolent troll.
A funny
Exactly.
I like that word, benevolent.
Mm-hmm. That's what Mia
troll.
calls me. I'm a benevolent troll.
You know, there are quite a few words that I still cannot pronounce. I can't believe
You
it's
do
just like
good
my
though. You do so good.
it's like it just it's my tongue doesn't like go this direction.
Are you kidding? There's still
I
things
wish
that
I
I
had
can't
your accent.
pronounce.
I
It's
like I
I
like
don't mean
your
to be like
accent.
rude or disrespectful, but it's SEXY. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't mean to go like too far, but your accent is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I've always thought
Hey,
they were beautiful.
I think Morbid Reality is gonna stream right after this. So I would
Cool.
highly recommend to go and check out his live stream. And I would say everybody have a good night. Stick around. I have a closing, nice little closing motivational song for you guys to have
Cool.
a nice little chat and everything. Mr. Fusion, thank you so much again for being my co-host. Sorry we had a
Of
little bit
course.
audio problems
That's okay.
earlier.
It
And
happens.
Sorry I was late.
Brittany, I hope you received your gift and you're gonna do a
I'm going
TikTok
to go live
video.
after this to open it. Yes, I'm gonna do a
Okay.
TikTok video and I'm gonna be going live and I'm gonna open it. I wanted to make sure it was okay that I shared that you sent me a gift. So
Oh, of course. Of course it's okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm sharing it. I sent Brittany a gift because I believe her beautiful face needs a perfect lighting.
oh gosh,
Aw.
you're the best. I also am sending Zaname a gift. It finally came in, so you'll be receiving it soon. I'll send you the tracking number too, so that it doesn't get lost.
Oh, perfect, perfect. And yes, I you can email um just Mike. I don't really open attachments in the email because for obvious reasons, but I can you can email me a video. Video will be fine. Okay, perfect. Well, everybody, have a great night. Stick around for this lovely song, and here we go.